Hello, beautiful people. It's Sinderfam. Welcome to the channel. Today, we're back again with another video, and this is from D of Satatum, and it's an interesting video, by the way, an interesting topic. And I also love your contribution regarding this as well. Let's check it out.
Transgender women or men in women's prisons. It would be comical if it wasn't real. I don't know how California respects or allows these transgender people to do what they're doing. And I don't even know if they really trans. I don't think, you think they trans? I don't think they trans. I think they finna go to jail and they horny. What would you do if you finna go to prison for 5-6 years? I say I'm trans too. Oh, no, I'm trans. I want to be with the women. I don't want to be on the bottom of some man that doing life in prison. I'm not gonna be down there. Big Tony in there just trying to take it all your innocence. I'm a woman. I'll cut this fur, put a wig on. I'm a woman. I want to be in there with the women. They let these people get in there with the women and get them pregnant. Nick, give me the clip. Does he look trans to you? He ain't even trying. Tony, you tripping. Tony ain't even shaved his facial hair. This is a transgender woman that you gotta call their pronouns out. Of course he's trans now. And I don't know if it's this one or the other one that getting girls pregnant in there. Them and everything. It's him. They said it's him. Y'all cool with that? You cool with this guy just telling you one day, I'm a girl. Where you want to be housed at? I feel more comfortable with the women. Yeah, of course you feel comfortable with the women. And then after he do them in, they still let him stay in there. Let's continue. I think his name Tremaine, right? Is this Tremaine or is this Christopher? This is Tremaine. So Tremaine Carroll, biological male, clearly identifies as a female, was housed in the Central California Women's Facility under SB 132, which allow incarcerated transgender, non-binary, or intersex persons or people to request to be housed and searched in a manner consistent with their gender identity. Accused of raping multiple female inmates, including impregnating one of them. Oh my gosh. Legal issues that Carroll's transfer raised concerns about safety and exploitation of SB 132, which requires no medical or psychological evidence for gender identity claims. These people, I don't know how people live with themselves. Carroll has been since transferred to a men's prison now. So it takes him, don't even try. He do his little thing, mess over the women, and then y'all take him back to the men's side. You should have known he didn't want to be a woman for real when you saw him the first time. Also, prosecutors argue the use of she, her pronouns in court complicates legal proceedings and re-traumatizes victims. So I'm assuming that the prosecutor is saying, y'all can't be calling him she, her. Because clearly he not a she, her. And by making people call him she, her, is traumatizing the victims that he took advantage of.
You know what's crazy about this situation is the fact that any biological man can just wake up and say tomorrow that they are trans, and the entire society is supposed to believe that that is what they are. Explain to me how this man that we are looking at here is a trans woman, or is it like, how in the name did everything all go wrong? And I've said it before and I'm going to say it again. Wokeism is not going to be the end of the society. It's not going to destroy the society at all. Let me know your thoughts.
There's another one. Is this a video? I think I explained it pretty good. Let's play the video anyway. Roll the clip.
A convicted criminal who served time at the women's prison in Chowchilla is charged with fellow inmates. A Madera County judge says Tremaine Carroll must be referred to with she, her pronouns. But the district attorney is pushing back because the 52-year-old Carroll is a biological male, and the decision could impact the pursuit of justice. Court records show Carroll was convicted in Los Angeles County in 1993 for aggravated kidnapping for the purpose of ransom or to commit another crime. Carroll is now serving time in a men's prison as this case moves forward.
Action News reporter Brianna Willis spoke with the district attorney about the potential impact of the pronoun ruling.
A Madera County judge ruled this week 52-year-old state prisoner Tremaine Carroll must be referred to with she, her pronouns because Carroll identifies as a woman. But the district attorney believes the defendant is abusing the system.
This is a person who's not a woman in any sense of the word.
In March, DA Sally Moreno charged Carroll allegedly committed while incarcerated at the Central California Women's Facility in Chowchilla.
After his first cellmate became pregnant and was moved to Los Angeles, two other cellmates of his complained that he had raped them. So we have filed rape charges against this inmate.
Moreno says the ruling regarding pronouns impacts her ability to prosecute the case.
This is a particular issue in this case because it's confusing to the jury. In California, rape is a crime that has to be accomplished by a man.
Supervising Deputy DA Eric Dutemple says it's
Hold on,
also unfair to the victims.
Did I just hear that right? Is she stupid or I heard it wrong? Or the law is wrong? They said that rape has to be, pretty much acted upon in order to prosecute by a man. So a woman can't rape another woman? A man can't rape another man? What is happening here? Maybe I'm tripping. That's what she said though. She said it's tricky because it has to be a man. I don't California Road Club.
It's just absolutely insane that a victim would have to get on the stand and police their pronouns and their usage when trying to recite one of the most scariest times in their lives.
Carol was allowed to serve time in a women's prison despite being a biological male because of Senate Bill 132, the Transgender Respect Agency and Dignity Act, which took effect in 2021. It allows inmates to be housed with the gender they identify as. The CDCR website points out state law prohibits discrimination based on gender identity.
There's no psychological evaluation that needs to be done. This person doesn't need to be on cross-gender hormones. They don't need to be signed up for transgender surgery. They don't even need a significant psychological evaluation regarding gender confusion. The mere statement is enough.
The CDCR has since relocated Carol to Salinas Valley State Prison for men. We reached out to CDCR about the case. They sent us a statement about Senate Bill 132, adding that they thoroughly investigate all allegations of sexual abuse, but they do not comment on cases in current litigation. Moreno says Carol fired the defense attorney handling the case and has chosen to move forward with self-representation in court. Carol's next court date is set for January 14th. Brianna Willis, ABC.
Thank you, Brianna. Can y'all believe what you just heard? They literally said that it's just mere request. I mean, if he wasn't such a nasty dog, he probably would have had a good time. I mean, if I go to prison, I want to spend the prison with the women. I went to a women's prison. I haven't gone to a male prison. I was at a women's prison, and it don't seem that crazy like men's prison look. They seem a lot more chill. I was like, it looked like a camp, like a summer camp. They all outside. Now, this may be a different kind of prison. Maybe there's a maximum security prison that's crazy like the men's prison, but if I had to argue, I bet men's prison is way more violent than female prison. Why? Because men are way more violent than women, generally speaking. I mean, most of these women that's in women's prison probably went to jail for a man. They got caught up with drug dealing with him. They driving the car while he thugging. They got caught with his weed on them. Something. I bet 80% of women in prison got something to do with a man. The other 20 crazy, and they done something crazy. Maybe they not crazy, or maybe they are crazy. They done something crazy. But the majority of them ain't in there for no real violent stuff. It's mostly men that commit murders and all this crazy stuff you see is mostly men. You got a couple women in there crazy. They bat crazy. They killing their husband and eating them and stuff and chopping them up. There's a few of them that do it. I've seen the shows, right? There's a whole program out there like Woman Scorn or something like that. It's a murder show. I forget what it's called. Murdering Wives or something like that. They be poisoning their husbands, doing all kinds of stuff. So that's about 20% of them in there like that. The rest of them in there because of dude in there. But I would love to go to jail in California. I'm not gonna lie. I will never do this. I'm a good Christian man. But if somehow I went off the boat and I quit YouTube and I went to California and I went to prison, I'm trans. I ain't got nothing to lose. What I got to lose? And if you lay low, they ain't gonna do nothing to you. This fool raping and impregnating women. That's the only reason why he got switched. If it wasn't for him raping people, he would still be there. And you probably get a couple chicks that want to hook up with you. Then you good. I don't condone it, but the fact that that's a possibility is the craziest thing I ever heard in my life. Whoever passed that bill to make that a law should go to jail and be immediately barred from ever running for office ever again. There's no way that you sat down and said SB 132 and you looked at it, you evaluated it, and you didn't consider prison. You just assumed people weren't going to do it. Is that what this is? Somebody told homeboy when he was going to jail, you could just say you're a girl. They're going to let you in. She's a girl, raping girls. He'd have kept going, I guess, if they wouldn't have got pregnant. They found out because the girl was pregnant. They know she can't get pregnant just sitting there. She didn't slip on a tray lunch and get pregnant. They're like, oh, it's probably him. It's probably she, her. She, her is the cellmate. She's pregnant now. It must have been that she, her. I wish they can. I wish you can gamble in prison. Who got her pregnant? I do. I put my life on it. It was him or her. Yeah, no, the one with the braids, with the beard. Her. Yeah, the one that looked like your uncle. Her. That's the one. Oh my gosh. There's another one. We got a video for the other one or just that one? There's another one. Come on, Nick finna pull it up. Come on, Christopher Scott Williams. Now at least he tried to pull his ponytail backwards. Biological man with a violent sexual offense history was transferred to a women's prison, accused of repeated sexual assault and stalking a female cellmate. It says, let's see, the victim is suing the state, claiming violations of her constitutional rights and inadequate safeguards under prison policy. And this was in Washington. At least homeboy shaved his beard and pulled his hair back, but he still looked like Hillbilly Tony or somebody. You still look at the chin. Look at that gobble gobble. Women don't have a chin like that. He probably 6'5". They should all go to jail for that. This the party that claimed that they are here to support women. We support women. We support women. And y'all voted for a racist and a rapist. And they let men go up into prison and diddle them women. Don't even gotta get no medical nothing. Don't even have to be taking hormones. They said they don't even have to take hormones. You don't have to do nothing.
If this is not craziness, I don't know what to say, because how do they let a man, biological man who self-identifies as a woman or as a trans, in women's cell, like, make it make sense? I don't even understand what level of craziness is this in the society. Exactly what the officer Tatum said. And yet they claim to say, oh, they support women, oh, they are for women and all that. But look at this level of lunacy. Biological man placed in the exact same cell room or prison room with biological women, and you expect a woman not to get pregnant. And you see, he not just get pregnant, he rewarded a biological woman. Make it make sense. And hearing that they just have to self-identify, they don't need to take drugs or whatever. If that is not craziness, I don't know what to say, because this is absolute craziness. I mean, we need to bring back sanity into the society. That's all I'm going to say. But I love your thoughts and your contribution in the comments below. Make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, and all that stuff. And until next time, see you in the next video.